What do I have set for the limit for gourmets? It said, uh-oh, broken. Broken! There's no... What? Been broken for a while, holy moly. Why? It says there are 260. It should have... It should be off and shouldn't be requesting it again. That's at full strength. Well, let's put this stuff back. Oh, apparently that's full of water buckets. Is it full over here too? Yeah, we'll have to go downstairs with them. And we'll put the pixie dust over here, and the spring rooms are over there, I think. But what we're gonna do, I have this chest hooked up. This is just a dump chest. These things are available to the network. Please use them. There. Don't need to worry about petals. We have petals for days. So let's just go make sure it's not gonna trigger again. Totally don't need that many kekimers. I don't know why it's crafting them. Why? And that's right. Why isn't it finishing? Oh, it's missing. Oh, we need to check on that. It's not right. It's missing the gluttony runes. We need to find out why gluttony runes are broken. Let's take that out. Get this stuff put away. Go. I bet our gluttony runes are broken, because otherwise... gluttony is here. What's going on? Oh my goodness. All the brokenness. What are you doing to me? Oh, it picked up a gluttony rune. The TPS problem is... that's what happens when the TPS is off. That's exactly what happens. Interestingly enough, because when there's a lag, it gives the Hopper Hawk too much space. My creative building streams, yes, they do tend to become problem-solving ones. You're not wrong there. That's fun, right? That should fix it though. Where's my timer? Okay. This still should not be requesting more because 260 is well above a power 4. Oh goodness, I found the problem. The problem is this needs to be not attached to the detector here. It needs to be on this side. We are gonna have to switch to survival to move that, because that would be too cheaty to undo this. I need to move it. Darn it. And I just deleted the soul sand that I was using for the timer, so we'll have to make sure we have it. Alright, let's fix. We've got melons. We're munching on melons at the moment. I think we're good there. We don't need the mana mirror in our hand. Alright. Yeah, so, you and you need to go here instead. There's still things down here. That's not good. Hi. I thought I saw a creeper too. Did he actually despawn? There's 5. Where's the other one? There we go. I think the reason these tend to become problem-solving streams is because when I'm creative, when I'm building, I'm like just time is passing and I'm noticing what's going on. I didn't finish this yesterday. I didn't do the actual check. Crying out loud. What am I gonna need to check? I need to check pixie dust in these 2 runes. Let's get that made real quick, if I can. I picked one up that I don't need. This guy. Ooh, I only have 7 sparks left. Whatever shall I do? Alright. Ooh. That was unintended. Oh, thank you, Quark. Uh-huh. Alright, let's configure them before I put the dust down. All right. We have one that says there's not enough. Oh, that would be the gluttony ones. That makes sense. Yep. Because we need to get a couple more before it will be allowed to craft. And soul sand. Great. We'll put this stuff away. We really need to restock our supplies. I keep forgetting to do that. There we go. Flaw fixed. Hey, RB! RB has raided me. Woohoo! There. Broken. Fixed. Alright. Totally probably never going to use that many Kekimaris in the rest of my playthrough, so now that we have the problem fixed, probably will never need to run again. Anyway, let's head. Whoop. We had a bit of a TPS lag there, I bet. Are you camping? How are we doing? We have 57, so we're still going up. We're still going up, even though I've crafted 35 Terra Steel so far. And that's here just to get a little bit of mana in it. Can I fit you in there? No. Alright. How's our Kekimaris field? How's our... Are you doing alright? You look like you're doing better now. And our Kekimaris, are the cakes keeping up? No. Alright, so let's make it do more cake. Woo, that'll be better. Now it's going to do 4 cake each time. Come on. There it goes. That should be enough. I want to make sure that there's cake left over. Otherwise we can increase it, but I don't want too many cake left over because then I've got a problem where I've got cake sitting here for too long. Okay, we're fine. Yep. This will fill back up and be all cake. Cake for days. Cake. Alright. How are we doing here? Still haven't made one. Oh, but we're at 7 for jumbos. Just haven't made more than the one immense. We need to make 9 to get to the next one. There's so many potatoes. Yeah, we need a lot. I need to ramp up tater. Yeah, I need... Probably this top row will be taters and I don't know. I need to configure and see how we're doing for seeds. I've only got like 2 rows of these kind of rows, like where the wheat is, of beetroot, because I'm not going to be needing a lot of it. I could probably cut it down to 1. course, I have carrots, 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 carrots. Carrots for days because of the rabbits stew. When the carrots are done, also I have 3 that are beetroot. Yeah. Oh, I've added a new point. Are you looking at the points rewards? What one have you not seen before? Where is that coming from? I hear I don't want mobs places they shouldn't be. Did I goof and not light up something in here somewhere? There, perhaps. There's one. But I heard a skelly too, so I'm wondering. Yep. Okay. There it is. I've got one more flying around. There, found it. Just up. I'm still curious to know what point reward you haven't seen before. There. Oh, you know, while we're in survival mode, we should get some XP. Of course, I'm here while trying to eat while it's harvesting everything. That's so pretty. Go, go, go. Oh, that one. A man in a bottle. Yeah, I added that one. It's been almost a month. You want me to drink a man in a bottle? I don't think I've had to do that yet this entire game. Alright. I want to get somewhere that if I die, my stuff doesn't go flying into the void. So let's do it up here. You ready? Well, I was given night vision. That one's a safe bet. Yay! Oh, you know, while we're here, look what we can check off. I don't think I have a lever back there. So let's check off the Kekamuris. I don't. Do something that isn't asked. No. I don't know what they all are. I know that wasn't Vasky asking for other alternatives to it. I need this one's done. I need cobble. Willie was, that's right. I couldn't remember who it was asking. I guess it makes sense. Vasky's doing other jobs. when you have a whole bunch of mods that are successful, you kind of have to deviate and say, okay, I'm done with this project, other people can work on it. Alright, yeah, there's where we are. For that. And all of those are checked off. And this, I never actually got to checking anything off of, but this is going to be like Corporea Sparks and Augments, and I just never got around to that. But this is my exciting board. Very exciting board. Very exciting. Okay. Wow, it lasts a long time. We've got night vision forever. All right. What's the lamp next to the runic altar? This one? Oh, did we do this one? I don't... Maybe we did. Did we do smoky quartz? Uses. Sloth. For what? What would we have done it? Used it? Done it? What would... Blah, blah, blah. Why did we do it? Because we don't need sloth runes. I know we did red quartz and sunny quartz. Yeah, no, we don't have smoky yet. And we never will. We won't need smoky. Oh, what are you doing up there, buddy? What? Huh, that's interesting. The lack of uses might be, yeah. I thought I had glowstone dust applied to... I thought I did. And I forgot I wasn't in creative mode there. Come back. Boy, they go a long way. Shoot it with a mana blaster of light. That would mean digging out my mana blaster, and I haven't done that in a bit. I still am not sure why I have 942 bottles of Ender Air. I'm pretty certain 7 is like a stack. I don't know. Don't know. I don't need that much Ender Air. Ever. Does this even... Is the problem that it's just so full? No? Okay. A decent delay before the bottles get back. I have no idea how long the delay is. But that's very possible. That this delay isn't long enough to account for how long it takes to craft. We're 152. We've done 4 mana pools in the last hour and a half. It really might be worth fixing. If I dump stacks of time and it makes one at a time. Oh, I am dumping 8? I think that's 8 at a time. Yeah. So for those of you who are new to my Botania, we are actually automatically crafting Ender Air. Not even in the end when it happens. You need a chunk loader for this to actually work. But I just throw empty bottles into the end. And they end up here, which this Hopper Hawk picks them up and puts them in this chest, which is connected to a Corporea network. And this is off the obsidian pad, so it doesn't get deleted. And then I have over by the other portal this setup that just dispenses the bottle into the end stone. I think it has to be end stone in 112. And it just tick, 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 tick. And then this Hopper Hawk picks it up and drops it into this portal. So yeah, it probably is the delay then that has caused the sheer number of Ender Air. I do not think this is a Vanilla Botania mechanism, the dispenser being able to make Ender Air. I think this is a Botania tweak, isn't it? I'm not sure. If it isn't, this is totally something that probably should be in base Botania, since Botania's premise is being able to automate all the things. Can you use dispensers to automate Ender Air bottles in 1.16 Botania? Okay, because I don't believe it is in 1.12 without Botania tweaks. Because like you can automate the wither fight. Not something I want to do, but you can. I don't think I've found anything that I can't automate other than the Gaia fight, which that's intended. What do you use Ender Air for in vanilla? You mean Vanilla Botania? Sparks, Corporea Sparks. Which then means Corporea funnels, Corporea cubes, Corporea. I use Ender Air. It's used in a couple of flowers. We're gonna need it for the Shulkweed knots and Dandelion. You don't. It's not a vanilla Minecraft thing, Darkwing. I was just saying Vanilla Botania versus Floramancer's Botania, which has been tweaked and modified for the requirements of the pack. That's what I meant by that. But yeah, it's for red string. So I use a lot of red string. Never understood the two different recipes at all. If you're gonna need a pumpkin, I don't get it. I think this is trolling. But yeah, Corporea Sparks, Corporea Index. I've never made a black hole talisman, and in a GOG world, you really don't need it. It's useful if you do a whole bunch of mining. Yeah. Ooh, tiara. Ooh. I haven't been here in a really long time. So. How are we doing? We're down to 43. We've used about 10 mana pools. Woohoo, look at that. Let's turn it off for a little while. Let it rebuild a buffer of tablets again. On the Patreon server last time it was running Botania, we had like a full shulker box of various talismans. Very cool. And like you could borrow it and just use it or fill it up if you were going mining and then put it back. Very cool. Let's craft some blocks. We got 7. Someone thought I was crazy. I don't remember who it was. It was in the Vasquez Discord. That was when I said I was making a Terra Steel beacon. They were like, "What? Why? All that's so expensive. You're gonna be spending so much mana." And I'm like, that's the point, is that I need to spend a whole bunch of mana. Because otherwise it's just sitting in tablets and pools everywhere. It looks like we might be onto a winner here. I know these are not staggered correctly just yet, so this one will remain dead for a little bit. Is when I increased the number. I have this going every 20 minutes, and that was after one of these was already placed, so the timing isn't quite set up yet. What else would you spend mana on? I think the reason that was raised in the Discord is most people don't produce as much mana to have that much of a surplus. I mean, you have to think about this. Who I have not seen a single other Botania player who has. And these aren't huge generators. And I look at this, I haven't even done the other side. But who has all of these generators running all of the time? One, no one can do this if you're not in Floramancer. You can't set up thermal lilies like this without Floramancer. Which I still think in 1.17 you should be able to find a way to automate the. Since lava can be automated, semi-automated, I would love Botania to add a way to collect the lava from cauldrons. I think it should be a thing. I don't think anything else should change about thermal lilies. I think there should be the cooldown, and I still think you should have to set up that sort of setup. I just think you should, now that you can get infinite lava, I think it should be worked into the code. That you can use a bucket on a cauldron. I know that's not even in vanilla, I realize this. But there you go. There's my opinion. Such that it is. For man in a bottle ideas, back to that. I don't know what any limitations would exist, but I know some of the chance cube things that were the most annoying but didn't destroy anything were filling your inventory with garbage. So annoying. Another one that could be funny is that, I don't know if you can do that, but if you drank a man in a bottle and it sent you to build height and you just fell. That would be hilarious. I mean, some of the times you drink the man in the bottle, it kills you. I seem to remember. you just die. Because you can get your head that way by drinking a mana in a bottle. You can get your own head. But dying in different ways would be funny. The problem, the challenge I see with that, I guess, you don't think it outright kills you? You're able to get your player head that way, so how does it not kill you? This is not keeping up. Oh, it does -1 health. Alright. 10 seconds is too slow. Let's try 5. The sheer amount of buckets I have because it broke is insane. Why is this 0? There's 321 buckets. They're probably all over at the cake maker. There's 20 stacks over here. Just, yep. Well, if it still can't keep up, which is, I'm going to take a big old stab and say it probably can't, we might have to make another one of these crafting setups, because I don't think I can make it go faster than like every 2 or 3 seconds. I don't know. Does a man in a bottle do positive things too other than effects? I guess we're gonna find out again. Whoop. Hi there, water. Okay. That would suck. Oh, I'm just thinking of how horrible that would be if I had done that while I was in a redstone-y area. Oh, that would be terrible. This is still not keeping up for how much cake it's requesting. We're gonna for now, let's just turn down how much it's requesting. Oh, that request 2. 2 cool, 4 not. All right, next question, next idea. What should these farms look like? I mean, I've started the sugarcane farm and the netherwort farm. I've started like putting wall, well, by started, I mean, look, that's all the wall I've got. Why are you, oh, it's mana glass. I'm like, why are you missing? So I could wrap it all the way around. And I have the decorative hallway area, but then I don't have anything for here. It's just not done. And where are we gonna put the chorus fruit farm? It's gonna need to be pretty big. Do we put it over here? We could make the path, this walkway, go out this way and have it here. We could do, well, we can't. We run into that. We could put it here in this space because it's all space. Nothing to get in the way. It can grow tall. Could be a decent size. So yeah, back to man in the bottle. If it doesn't outright kill you, it just does a negative, sets your health to -1. Then teleporting to build height. Like I said, I don't know how that would work in the Nether. I don't know how that would work in the Nether. If you were to drink mana in a bottle in the Nether. You get struck by lightning at all ever? I'm hoping you know some of these, Hubri. Is there a list written somewhere? Did that actually explode something around me? Or is that just a scary sound? Don't know. Do we know? We don't know, do we? I did it again. It must just be a... I mean, it leaves this particle effect stuff above me, but I don't... I'd have to do it in... Yeah. Anyway, building really hasn't gotten a whole lot done, has it? We were gonna try and get some levels now that we're in survival mode, and we have 2 books to finish out our full collection. This is really what we should work on, so we'll pick these guys up. There's only 2 of them. Oh, there's the 3rd one. It got picked up, didn't it? Yep. Well, might as well put that in there too. We need to get to 35. It should take us about 5 minutes. And then we'll be able to do 1 book. And then the other one will have to wait. But then we'll be almost done with that one. That's this here. Hey! Would you guys like to see me try and make a record farm? I wonder, since I can make creeper spawners, I wonder if I could just line up a bunch of skeletons, let it spawn the creepers, and just run along the line and have it well. I don't know all the mechanics. Does the creeper need to be at the lowest health so that the bow and arrow kills them? And so we need to soften the creepers. There'd be a little bit more work than I've ever done. We're already at 7 for the Kekamuris. We were at 1 or 2 this morning. These are going to be slow. I knew they would be. We'll be making one of these guys, the petite one, and we're gonna make it a fountain in the world somewhere. We'll be making one of those. Won't be making any of that. We'll be hopefully getting to that point, but that's kind of a maybe situation. We're working toward it. Where are all the mobs? Does the world not run while you're in advancements? There they come. That TPS issue again. Anyway, this is taking a lot longer than I expected it to, so I'm probably going to give up here in a bit. I thought it would only take a couple minutes to get what I needed. What do I keep picking up? Oh, yeah, I don't need you. Alright, so I'll do that later. Let's put the flowers back. How are we doing on rabbit carcasses? 500! Great! Looks like this is mostly recovered too. I've never had to set up the 4th one. And the spruce's tree farm is still off. Yep. I love flying around this base and watching it work. Well, that's lovely. We're actually to the point that there are more cakes here than there are spaces for cake. My base looks very cool. I'm glad, because there's so much that I look around, I'm like, you know what? I had planned to make this more of a garden-y, and where are all the flowers? Where is all the garden-y stuff? There's not a lot of it. But every time I sit down, like, okay, we're gonna start doing the garden-y stuff, I never get it. I never do. Like, there's always been plans for me to put little pools here to make them a little deeper, and put coral in it. I don't know if I can get this stuff. Okay, so I can. But yeah, it would be awesome to have coral ponds. I've not done it. And down here, these big open empty spaces, I wanted to do all sorts of like flower gardens, like one cottagecore sort of garden, English garden, one that's more of the French sculpted style. I wanted some topiary or some statues. This didn't want to go back in there. Like a raised gazebo sort of deal. I haven't done that. It's just, there's a lot of things these are all the things I want to do. And I'm sure those of you who play a lot of Minecraft feel the same way, where you're like, there's so much you want to do, and then you get to a point that you're just like, the list gets longer instead of shorter. And I have a to-do list for this pack that I keep adding to, and it's a lot of things are checked off, I have to admit, but it's 4 pages currently. So that's the life I'm currently living. But I'm actually thinking I'm going to end it because I'm just flying around. I'm just going to end the stream for now and figure out what I'm going to do during the week. Make sure Gluttony is still working. Yes. What should I do during the week before next week's stream? Next week, I want to start preparing. I want to get this start going. So we need to do lavender. So we need to automate the lilac. I think the lilac gives the dye that we need to make the quartz. Yeah, or peonies, or alliums. But it's easier to automate lilacs or peonies, so we need to get that flower farm made, and then we need to start doing the lavender quartz. So that's next week. We're going to do this and work toward making that. So we'll have the Rune of Pride automating, and possibly we'll go into a creative world and plan the chorus fruit farm so that we'll be ready to do, because the Mana Stars and Daisy, we know how to craft flowers, so we'll just have the flower crafting for those in another place, of course, so we can craft flowers to do this guy. And this guy will be set up exactly like a Gormarillus. Except you need to, well, closer to a Kekamuris. You need to place the flower. It can't just drop. So you place the flowers, and it eats the flowers. And I have to admit, this particular flower is my favorite to set up. Out of all of them, I like this one. I don't know why I like that it eats flowers, but I like that it just seems so very Botania. You have to do Botania things, and it eats only Botania flowers, and yeah. I do not like the Dandelion when we get to that, only because I don't quite understand the game of life. I've read about it lots and lots and lots of times, and I just don't quite understand it. So I just pick a design that someone else has done and just do that one, because I don't quite understand. Yep. So when we get to that one, that'll be fun. But I think I am going to be calling it here. I'm just rambling. You guys are probably getting tired of hearing everything that I've just been rambling about. Let's get all this stuff together. We'll drink this mana bottle. Might have 1 or 2 drinks left. Whoa, whoa, I got absorption this time. 2 minutes of absorption. Nice. Woohoo. I need to switch food types here pretty soon also. But alright, I'm gonna call it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, fixing problems, doing some building, talking about my world. And we'll be back next week and for more Floramancer. But we'll also potentially be discussing what mod pack we might do after this. It's time to start figuring it out. I have a couple months yet of this, so don't worry, we're not going anywhere. But yeah, it might be time to start thinking about what to do next too. So take care, folks. Have a great week, and I will see you back here next Saturday morning. Bye!